How is the feedstuff situation for your animals for winter? We're going to talk about that with Allison Bredlow now. And Allison is a dairy nutritionist with Allied Cooperative in west central Wisconsin. And Allison, first of all, Merry Christmas. Are you all set for the holiday?
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm ready for it.
Oh, that's
Might
good.
not have any snow, but that's okay.
Yeah, we don't have snow as of yet. Hey, if you were going to wish farmers a Merry Christmas and give them some Christmas advice as far as their feeding, their rations are concerned, what would it be?
So usually when we think of towards the end of the year, first part of the new year, obviously we're always trying to think ahead. So how can we maybe improve on what happened this year? Look forward to, hey, maybe how can we dial in our rations a little bit more for the year to come? So for the end of the year, we usually do an inoculant booking. This allows producers to get the best price they can on inoculant. We use inoculant to just help speed up the process of natural fermentation on your corn silages and haylage mostly, but we can use it with high moisture corn too. Basically what this helps us in doing is it enables or inhibits that amount of mold growth that can happen if the forages don't ferment quickly.
Is this a one-size-fits-all inoculant, Allison, or do we have some choices based on what our feedstuffs are?
Yeah, so we do have different inoculants to cater towards specific feed ingredients. So we do have ones that are corn silage specific. Those are going to contain the buchneri, which helps the most with corn silage, as well as we have ones that are specifically used for haylage and high moisture. I think with this year, we kind of ran into that dry spell in the heat of the summer. We might not have visually been able to see it, but those plants did get stressed out for forages that didn't get inoculated. We are noticing a presence of more mold and yeast than normal. And for producers wondering what they could do if they didn't didn't maybe have inoculant available or historically haven't put inoculant on, we are able to run a forage analysis to know if there is a mold and yeast present to begin with. That's kind of our step one. Usually, of course, we like to walk your animals, make sure nothing funky is going on. If we have off manure, if butterfat seems to be trending a little bit lower than normal, or we just not getting the milk that we usually do during this time of year. So there's definitely indicators of maybe possible mold presence, but there's obviously that forage test that can help really pinpoint if that is an issue or not. Of course, we do offer quite a variety of mold binders and yeast binders if we run into wild yeast problems.
As we get towards the end of the year now, and we've got it put up, what kind of yeast and mold problems have you seen this year? We had a different growing season as far as moisture is concerned. We were surprised with the yields, but have you seen much problem with that and the necessity to get that inoculant on there?
Yeah, it just seems that I think just that heat of the summer when we didn't have those timely rainfalls, we probably put some additional stress on the plant. So it does seem that mold and yeast is trending a little bit higher on those forages that weren't inoculated, that maybe got put up a little drier or, just didn't kind of go through the ferment that we like. Obviously, there is strategies to work on getting through it. It's not the end-all, be-all. That's kind of when your mold binders will come in. But usually we like to look at inoculant as cheap insurance. Putting inoculant on the forage to begin with is going to be far cheaper than feeding a mold binder and helping, band-aid the situation.
Yeah, or dealing with vet calls for all kinds of problems, that's for sure. So forage and feed quality, the utmost, but now is the time to deal with it and take care of it.
Yeah, so like I said, we try and do an inoculant booking at the end of the year, just so you guys can get the best deal on an inoculant. That way you don't have to worry about trying to fix a problem later.
Good advice. Allison Bredlow, dairy nutritionist with Allied Cooperative. Again, that inoculant booking, now is the time. Allison, thanks for the update, and again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bob. Thanks.
All right, Allison Bredlow, again, dairy nutritionist with Allied, serving western and west central Wisconsin. With Allied Cooperative, I'm Bob Bosold.